recording. Okay. I just started recording. Okay. Yeah, you are able to see the countries, right? Yeah, country dashboard.
Yeah, I am able to see. I just selected some country.
It is giving cities for Afghanistan. Yeah. Data source also you only given?
Yes, yes.
Okay, cool. Great.
It was working yesterday.
Oh, great. You have
No,
given.
the point was, let me check another dashboard. It shouldn't take this much of time.
It is right free version, right? Sometimes it is eating disk space. That is
Okay.
last time also I deleted so much of logs. Have you created any alerts?
Alerts also I tried, but I haven't checked. Yesterday late evening I tried.
Condition, right? I shown on one day. I struggle a lot, like the
Correct,
condition.
correct. Mailing.
That they like eat an entire thing. And later I resolved. No, it is good.
Yesterday I worked on this. I have not sure
Searching
it is
is
not.
searching is waiting for input, right? Like what input you have been given here, like any query.
Yes, yes.
You
Here I given country. When I give country, for that it will fetch the data.
so you are supposed to show the order status for that country, order counts.
Correct.
Great. I think you put the condition for 24 hours. I think.
Okay, this
Hey, hi, John.
country, city. No, I have multiple widgets. Here it is showing one. So I'm suspecting maybe I haven't saved it properly. What I did is I used
You can
this
click on
input.
edit, right? Hemant, you can click on
Yes,
edit.
yes. It
Yeah.
is
So,
taking so much of time.
can you restart? You can restart as well. Do restart.
Hey, hi Abdul. Hey,
Hey, hi,
Hemant.
Jansi. Thanks for
Yeah.
joining. Yeah. So, Hemant created a couple of dashboards. So we are just reviewing what actually happening.
I will show it tomorrow. Okay. Maybe it is not saved properly. What I did is I given some input. I have first wizard with country, region, some totals. When I click on any country, next wizard will show the details of that country level values. But the problem is at the first time it is blank. When I click any country, then only it is fetching the data. So there I was struggling. I am not able to give any default value. I believe it
You
is
can
not
click
safe.
on edit, right? Edit. Can you click on it? This is fine, no issues, right? Like dashboards also very much important for Jansi and you. So
I will try this again and I will show you tomorrow.
do one thing. Yeah, sure. Like yeah, then okay, fine. I will share it. Yeah, you can stop.
Thank you.
Abdul, in which
So
file this country and
I
state?
think
So
manually Hemant created one file for this data input file.
okay.
We can play data input in our hand only, right? So we can play with the data whatever we want, and we can do some. Once you upload, right, it will give our source, and we can visualize and we can do whatever we want. Like we can create alerts. Like this is free version, right? So sometimes we would face some issues, but most of the time it is very flexible. Let me share my screen. Today I will totally focus on user management. That's a key thing, and this is admin level concept. Like as I said, right, net. If you are getting admin, make sure if you are doing anything, any change, so that will like impact on every user, right? Whatever the things you are doing, right? So that one. So one big thing, right? Whenever you see some issues, we can go here and like we can restart the Splunk. It is easy way. like if you ran multiple queries and all are like in a running state or something, and your Splunk is slow, then you can directly it will give here, and even you we can do from like if we install this in Linux, we have a command we can go there and we can restart the Splunk directly. And in web also, right, option, this is easy way we can go and we can restart it. And we again come back and we can see last time whatever the issue I was seeing, right, I did the same, and it helped me a lot. This restarting some. So you understood, right? Like last Friday, we have gone through roles and users, and why roles are important, and incident like identity and access management. Whenever you say identity and access management, right? The role, like if I want to give any access, right? Each and every time if I give access to each and every individuals, and my team is having 100 plus users, right? That is not good, right? If I have department, I can group the department and I can give some privileges to those roles, and I have added the user to that roles, so I can based on this is also I create a test underscore user one role, and these are default settings I have given, and these are the default one. Admin can delete, and power, and if you see admin capabilities. So I will.
Sorry, I think I missed this class or what?
No, you
I feel
didn't.
like really new.
So you asked, right, Jansi, right? On the day I explained the roles and the users. So the test underscore admin I didn't show. I just created from my end, not for a class. This is first class for roles and users, Jansi. Other class was
Oh, okay.
there.
Because you're telling me you had gone through on Friday's class means maybe
Ah,
I
so
missed
this
anything.
one, this one I shown you, right? You asked the I think this gone, when I shown you this is role contain multiple users. I
Yes,
explained with
yes,
this,
yes.
and you explained how this role and I have given a detailed example of this how this role will define,
Oh,
and
for creating email IDs and
exactly. So this this is role, right? Like if I will give one more time to understand for a good understanding purpose, because if you understand these roles and users, right, then you can create anything. So let's say you are in a enterprise application, enterprise, some retail project you are working, or else you are working in a company, and you have 100 parts of multiple department, right? Testing department is there, development department is there, and DevOps is there, and site reliability engineering team is there. So these all are for testing team. There are multiple 30 members, and this 120 members, this 115 members, these are 7 members. So I can't give every access to people, right? I should restrict. So least privileges you need to understand, whenever you are giving any access, right? There is a privileges principle you should remember. Least privileges principle means whenever some testing team comes to you and they're requesting for access, right, you should review what access they need. And they need read access, or else they need write access, or they need some admin access, or all those stuff. But testing team, right, you can analyze their requirement, and you can only give a couple of them are read, and a couple of them very minute will be write. Same way for development team also, you can give like that, and SRE will have some admin accesses for a couple of them where they need read and write. They will ask, no, I want to read and write both, I want. Then they will say, right, okay, based on the user, even you can create for this, right, testing, you can create a test user. There is an option, Splunk. You no need to use their credentials, Jansi.
yeah.
First, you can create a testing user, and you can map the activities. Similar way, development user, you can create a development user, and you need to create the username and password. Again, I will show you practically. You don't need to worry on this part. I'm just explaining. If you understood the, I was like earlier days, right? When I'm like with when it is starting with Splunk, right? When I started in my initial days, like people were using to say, "Hey Abdul, like which role you want?" In initial terms, we don't know, right? I was confused, like what role actually. So then, like which team you are part of? Then I used to say, like I'm in a development team. Okay, development team. What access you need? Like I used to say this access. Okay, this access is this user. You can use this user, or else if it is a totally new, right? They used to create a username, password, and they used to give that like a credential to us. So it's a group level, right? Whenever we are using like a group level, or else only one user also, sometimes business also want for validate the use reports. So for them, you can create one user ID and you can share with them. You can use this user ID and the user details also, right? It is based on subscription and licensing, like whatever the requirement. We for that also Splunk or whatever the observability tool, right? They will charge more on the users also. If you have more users, like you need to pay much. So we should make sure, like whenever we are creating, we should know the teams, and we can create limited users. Entire thing, right? Like while you are working on observability itself is saving the cost to company, right? If you are adding one observability tool which is not saving amount and which is eating the amount, right, then no one will prefer, right? Like observability is it should save something, with respect to availability, reliability, observability. You should save some amount and you should show proof of value, like after applying these fields. Yeah, so this is the one, and the roles and users, and even we can like use password management also, and we'll see. So that I think on Friday I have explained. So this from here also we can create the room, and I'm just creating dummy role. Test underscore Splunk user. So I will give the capabilities. See, these are the capabilities. What actually capabilities you have? So accelerate search and apps backup, apps restore. So whatever you want, right? Change audit, change authentication, change own password, delete messages. As a admin, you should know edit authentication extension, edit certificate, edit command prompt, like these things. A couple of things will be like edit health, like edit global banner, and like for this is totally based on your you can check with them and you can ask if they know very well. You can get those details, or else you can give the all the things. I'm not using, but I will try to create this, like a schedule search, only search. Sometimes people after giving also, right, they'll ask, no, I am unable to see upload lookup files, like user file operators. So these all are capabilities. And even you can give the indexes as well, like the from this one, like all indexes, default we can give like this one. So it is controlled by us. Audit logs, and so some of them are like internal telemetry, country we have created something, right, the indexes, and so history, my index, look, these all are like, if I want like when you give default one all indexes, it is taking all indexes. And if you don't want all indexes, right, this user, I don't want to give all indexes, I just want to give only my index or else a country index. So I can give only that, like for some testing purpose, some people will ask, and sometimes we can give everything. So it is up to us, like what we can prefer, and restrictions also. So this is like this is types of users already available, and capabilities. Just to try to understand capabilities, we are giving what this user can do, and indexes, right? What are the indexes? These are the indexes, right? It will populate all indexes by default. I think it's gone. New role. Test user. I didn't save earlier one. I think by mistake it closed. So these are available one, and these are the capabilities I am selecting, and even you can filter the capabilities also. So audit, change audit, edit authentication, and list authentication, password, change own password, like edit storage password, list storage password. So these all are default. We are not doing anything here, like capabilities. And indexes, as I said, right, you can select all the indexes or all non-internal indexes you can select. Only audit you want to show that person who were requesting. And like these are the couple of internal indexes also will be available, and it will make default. Non-internal, right? Yeah. So if I select internal, it will give all.
What is the difference between included and default?
Included, we are like while uploading our file, it will ask, right, which index you want. Default you can select, or else you can create some index and you can add, right, these indexes. Like when you are uploading data source, it will ask default, right, Jansi?
Oh yeah.
And those, and this one also, like this is like one. A couple of internal will be available. If you like work with some distributed environment, it will show, like here as an example we have less, but sometimes, right, if you are working on enterprise example, like for product, there is a product index and homepage index in microservices environment, right? Then like people will ask, some browsing team want some data, so you no need to give some orders or checkout, right? Some backend functionalities, you just give based on their indexes. They can come like, I have this index data, I want privileges for that. So this is important. Like it will be a bit confused, but I'll try to go through this one, like capabilities, indexes, and restrictions also there. Restrictions, you can restrict index to field generated value, so you can restrict based on the index. It should come some indexes. It is not giving here, but it will populate. Earlier it used to populate. 1 second. See, these all are in, you can restrict them, like source type index or date. These all are restrictions you can put. See, the create a search filter, so search restrictions for this role. You can enter valid search filter or use the search filter generate to add the queries. So you can restrict them, like source, which source you want to restrict, right? Something I can select. These sources are won't come to them. You are understood, right? Restrictions means we are restricting this one.
Yeah, kind of filtering whatever we wanted.
Whatever we are doing, make sure it won't come. If you are restrict something, it won't come to them.
Okay. Kind of not equal to.
Yeah, like whatever. I'm just giving only source. Even source type also it will come. Like it will default, it will come these things. Which is source type you want to restrict. So make sure, right? Admin concept. If you are admin for 50 users, Splunk, if you are doing these things, right, we should be more careful. We should understand first, like what restrictions we can put on them, like this Python upgrade and the scheduler, search telemetry, so Splunk B2. So like this we can, like if we want, we can give, but if they ask, right, Some restrictions will be there. Like if they don't want some of things, we can restrict there. And like this is right. You can even select the resources, available resources, and you can apply the filter, standard search limit, how much, real time search limit, how much. So you can select, and user search job limit, how much, and role search limit, how much. So like these are the existing one. Like whatever we are creating there, like this is default one. So if you don't want something like standard secure limited, you if you just want only 10, right, 10 events, it will come. The real time, if you just want 20, right, you can edit, and you can user search jobs. So jobs also we can see, right, whenever you search, job will trigger and you can validate. So these things totally depends on our like inherit, like you can inherit something from directly here, but I am creating test Splunk user, and capabilities I am adding to that role, and indexes I am checking what indexes this role will have, and restrictions I am putting some restrictions, and the resources, most of them are like a default, and a couple of them based on the requirement, based on enterprise application, like we can create. So we can click on create. Wow, it is very fast. You are able to see, right?
Yes.
After that, you need to restart the Splunk server. I will show you in backend also how it will create. It is restarting. Sometimes it will reflect immediately, but sometimes it will take some time.
Is it like whenever we are creating the role, it has to restart the Splunk?
Better, best practice is restart the Splunk, or else if you know, like it sometimes it will, but sometimes not. But best practice is we need to restart. Yeah, Hemant, you have any doubt? You raised your hand.
Yes, Abdul, I got that dashboard. I thought once you're free, I can show that.
Anyway, it is taking time. You can share your screen and you can show. So the restart is taking time on me. Like I just restarted, right? It will take 1 minute or 2 minutes. Meanwhile, you can show. Jansi, right? Hemant created some dashboards. He want to show Jansi. Like
Yeah,
in
okay.
so
Okay.
that he more. Yeah, go ahead, Hemant.
You're able to see my screen, right?
Yes, we are able to see your screen.
Okay, this is a sample dashboard where I took region and country, region level sum totals, profit totals, and country level orders, or how many orders he got for that country, something like that. But data flow will be, initially I can select any region so that that region data will be displayed in the complete dashboard. Just I am taking Europe. For Europe, all Europe related countries and country level profit I got. When I click on any country, then only this dashboard is getting data.
That is totally dependent on token you have given.
Correct. But what I am trying to do is, by default, I just want to set something, because when I open first time, at least it should show all country level data or something. It should show. It shouldn't be blank. That is what I am trying. How to get some default country level. Hope I am clear, right, with my question.
Yeah. I think you have to remove the search on click button.
No, no.
Just
If
go
I
in a,
remove that, no, I don't want to remove. By default, I just want to show. Now these are like you asked some hyperlink, right? It is kind of hyperlink
yes.
only. When I click on any particular country, that country level data here I am showing.
Okay.
Can you just refresh this dashboard from scratch, like starting, Hemant?
You want me to edit or you want me to go
No, no.
to?
From first, like just a refresh, or like from first starting, you can load this dashboard.
Okay. Here it is getting all region data, but in this next
Oh,
wizard,
I think that here, see, this is waiting for input actually. So you
correct,
need to
correct.
do proper index here. We can edit that. So order by country, right? So can you edit that? You UI, you can edit source, right?
Here it is expecting value, country value.
Okay.
One second.
You have created token also, right? And then why it is not
Yes,
taking?
yes. When I click on that, then only it is passing the value. When I click on any country, okay, however it is, here I given the token. When I click any country here in the first wizard, then only value will be generated and it will pass to the next wizard.
You can add all also, right? You can add one more thing. You can add one more thing. Token all it will take.
Should I give all here or?
Oh, which one you want to then country values?
Correct.
Not here, I think. You need to go there and you need to uh, set the values as a all. This dashlet, yeah. Can you? This is drop down. This is not a drop value, right?
No, no, it is not dropped down.
Can you edit? Yeah. Can you search this?
Edit search only here I opened.
You take this Splunk query, whatever you have taken.
But if I run this query directly, it will wait for this token, right? Dollar country.
And yeah, search country, right? So one
Oh,
second.
then you can use star, right, for that token.
No, like you put condition only whenever that click it will act, right, Hemant? You have put a
Correct.
condition like that only.
Correct.
So
No, no. Here this is here I given the condition, but you told to use something like all, and here I need to see which one is the relevant by default to take. I tried something, but I didn't get it.
click dot name what it is giving. Like a second. Not a capital all, right? Like it is. Can you go with the UI? Just
Source.
UI editing. Source. No, source. Yes. So
This is
where
the
is
third one.
first dashboard? Like whatever you are showing, first dashboard. Can you copy
Oh,
this entire thing in a
only
notepad?
one dashboard I have. Only one dashboard I have. This is
Yeah,
for the
understand.
drop down.
Yeah. Can you
First,
just copy entire thing, Hemant, in Notepad plus plus? Copy, paste in any Notepad plus plus. Control N. Can you go top? Let's try to understand like how we have defined this. Like first one is label, sales you put, and description also. Field submit button false, you drop down. Token region you put, and region value all. And field for value region and field. Like first you are putting all. And for that, like you are putting, right, search query for all. It is giving all the values, a small all.
Correct.
And here you are
This
passing
is for
host.
the drop down.
Drop down. Yes, you drop down once you select the country. Low panel.
No. Country here I'm not selecting. Here I can select any region, or it will show for all regions. This drop down. When I select any
What
all,
regions you are passing here?
I am passing region from first wizard to drop down to first wizard here. Here I am passing the region. When I select any region, only that region data I am showing in the first wizard. After that, my second wizard will come at country level. Here I am passing country. When I click on any country within the dashboard, that country value will be passed to second wizard, and it will be shown for that country data. Here I given country token like country is equal to click on value. This is working fine. Only my concern is how I can show the default value. If I don't click on any country, it need to show all countries values or something like that. That is where I am trying. Because initially when I open the dashboard, country wizard will show blank, and it is little bit weird, right? So I am trying that. That's it.
Okay. You can add one more all condition for that without selecting anything, right? So you have given here all, right?
This here when I'm clicking on edit, it is expecting values from tokens, all these things, so I can give directly here.
Correct.
But here it is not asking anything like it, so I thought clicking it.
No,
When I click on
what
any,
I'm trying to say, right? You second dashboard itself order by country, you are saying, right? So it
Hmm.
will expect some input.
Correct. It is expecting input, but
So like what input it is expecting, it is clear. Like whenever you are clicking this input, like what do you want? Here you are not selecting anything default, right, Hemant? In a left profit by
default
region.
default I am
Uh,
default I am expecting to show all country level data by default. Instead of showing blank value, I am expecting to show complete country level value instead of showing blank.
all country level value. I think you need to give one more drop down, then then that will come two drop downs, right? But what I am trying to say, right, like whatever you are showing this, right, you can make default something, right? All country, all drop down, all it will be some flunky, right? It won't come everything on one place. Even you put like that also. No, you are giving order by country. The condition you are giving, like whenever you select any
This is
country.
not sort order. It is something like orders. How many orders placed in that country?
I understood for that. But you can take some Canada, Colombia as a default, and you can show whenever it is downloaded, right?
Correct.
So
That
the data.
the default where we need to give, that is where.
No, if now click on edit. You can duplicate this. You can duplicate this, and you can click on edit. Same tab, just go on like on top of it, and you can make this duplicate. No, not this actually. I want to duplicate this tab.
I am just saving with another name so that I can have to write.
No issues, right? We can edit that part. We can remove if we want.
Okay.
He
Now
want to clone one more.
One more, no, not dashboard, or else you can clone one more and we can do
I believe I have two now.
side by side. I'm asking to check.
Okay, I will go to edit. Okay. What do you want me to do?
Open one more tab in like a browser, same tab. Duplicate this tab, not in browser, right? Like you can click a new tab. Yeah, here, yes, you can open again this sales V2 or something. Sales, right? Sales V2.
Yeah, sales is my actual report. I'm just trying here with V2. Sales is original one.
Okay, sales V2 you can take.
Correct.
Wait. What I want to see, right? When it is downloading, how these values, and whenever you are clicking, how these values we can. So it is default, right? Can you click on this edit button here, order by country?
Edit. I didn't find any edit. Edit.
Now, below, beside that three dots, right? There is an edit only, right? What actually?
This is
Beside
format.
format. Okay. Can you click on settings on top? No. Like.
On top of that, more actions.
Yeah, I clicked on settings only. Inline panel convert to pre-built panel.
Click on these three dots again. 1 second. One time. Edit drill down.
No, I am not passing anything from here, right?
Click drop down. Click on it. Can you click on link to search? Apply. Now refresh this page. Anything it will come. Can you refresh? Yeah.
Search is waiting for input. Okay, Abdul, I will try again.
Yeah, this is, I think you need to edit on source, right? Order by country, right? Like whatever the fields you want to populate, you can give the token to them. On like you need to edit through search UI source, right? From there you can edit and you can pass the values, all values, whatever you want. Token, just a token you can pass.
Okay. Okay. Got it. Okay, Abdul. Now, another issue is another clarification. Here, I created this alert. How I can find whether this alert is successful or failed, or I mean, whether it triggered any mail or not.
Actions it is showing, right? Like usually whenever you are click on can you go there and you are this is the place you can see whether that is triggered or not.
Where
Or
I
else,
can see?
like here it will show, or else you can click on settings, settings and alerts and reporting. Yeah, search reports and alerts. Search report and alerts, first one.
Run view recent enabled.
It is right. This is what you are asking.
No. Okay. View recent. If I go here.
Triggered the time it is showing, right? Yeah. You can
Action job done. Whether successfully mail went or not, that
so the mail concept. Have you configured any actions, Hemant?
yes,
Can you go
actions
there? Can you edit? Can you click on edit?
here I just given send to this mail ID normal and
No. No. Can you go up? Like this is right. Yeah, this is actually what I want. Yesterday I shown, right? Can you close this? I will explain. Can you go to settings and server settings? Server settings. There is a server setting, right? System server setting.
Yes.
Can you select mail, email setting? Email settings. This is local host. This is the one yesterday I was like mentioning. You need to for every organization there is a SMTP port, simple mail transfer protocol. So on mail host, right, you need to give the SMTP host. For us, we have Gmail, but Gmail one, right, due to some strict authentication, it is not working, Hemant. So whenever, whatever the organization you are working, right, you need to take that port and you need to give SMTP and username and password like for that. So whatever the host you are making, right, for that username and password you have to give here. Like sometimes access keys we will get, but this SMTP port we will get from the organization. Like for each organization it will be different. But when you want to use Gmail, right, Gmail is not allowing to send any mail. So like Gmail would be the host. You understood, right? From this application, we are trying to send a mails. So that application host we are giving here, mail host. And you can check enable SSL, right? Secured socket layer. Yes, like while Jansi asked, I explained everything, right? With one example.
Yes, yes.
TLS also some that security purpose we can enable. Username and password for that organization we can take, and confirm password also we can take, and allow domains. Can you scroll down bit, Hemant? Try to use Gmail, but you should not share to anyone. And sometimes it will block the Gmail as well, right? We are making Gmail as a host. So our Gmail, like we need to create some test Gmail and we can use that. But it is very critical one now. That's what. Here we are making one of the host as a source to send them mails. So there will be some security issues if you are making your email as a host, right? There will be some unauthorized access will be there, and like something will be happen. That's why the Gmail is not allowing. Earlier there is an option where we can enable some limited app access to apps. Some like attribute was there from Gmail. From there we used to whenever we enable that, we used to send that Gmail as a host, but if Gmail is not allowing. So these are mainly default one. Like if you see, right, if you want your show PDF header, like if you have some PDF and like a description center, like this you can change based on the Splunk alert if you want. Like sometimes you want to insert images, title, how left logo where you want, all those things you can uh, select here. First, whenever you want to send a mail notification, right? This is the process, Hemant.
Okay, thanks. I will try again.
Try. If most probably you won't get, but it is not best practice to use our email ID as a host. Even I tried with me, but it is strictly not allowing Gmail, like due to some security breaches are happening, right? That's why. And even as you are working as admin, make sure it should be very confidential, like whatever the passwords are, data you are using. But best practices is to it should be more less access to this mail settings. Once you this is one time setting, Hemant. Like you set up for one time, right? It will be useful for entire organization.
Okay. I will check.
Yeah,
Thanks.
very admin candidate will use this, but yeah, okay, fine.
Yeah, I am stopping my share.
Okay, good. and practice that type of dashboards, like you will get more doubts, and like you can drill down more. The tokens, right? Tokens are the key things to create the dashboards, and performance report dashboard also very much important. I will show you 1 minute. I will share my screen. So these are the one, right? User management, and like we are doing some troubleshooting, right? Those are all admin concepts. Like these all are admin concepts, guys. And when I say admin, if you get any task, make sure you should understand the concept. You should not do trial and error on production. This is key thing you need to remember. And you know everything, yeah, you can practice and you can do, no issues. And like it's up to you based on your expertise. So chalo, this one, right? Role I have created, try to create from your end as well. So we'll discuss this one also. Jansi, you said, right? This one, mobile settings, except mobile settings, it's an advanced concepts. These all are we will discuss tomorrow's class.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. किधर है? इधर है. Roles. So what?
As an admin, we will be creating roles. We will be creating users.
Correct.
And
Not
we'll be
admin. It's not Splunk user. So whenever you are making a job as an admin, right? Then only you should
that's
take.
that's what I'm telling. Yeah.
Yes. We only no, like it's not directly subscription based. Like you are sending mail, they are subscribe, and that's advanced concept. They might have in cloud, Splunk cloud, but we first Splunk, no, not only Splunk, anything, right? Like we only admin only will create username and password. And if they would like to like have some notification, right? That is also will be there. So that is an advanced concept. More core concept, right? We will create and we will share this user to them. Immediately it will populate to change the password, and they can use their own password, and they can try to utilize. So this is I just created, like it have been created capabilities. I black like randomly selected restrictions, resources. Now yeah, this is role. Tomorrow we can discuss on users. So just understand this concept, and I will show you. And one more I want to show you in this one as well. Like a background, how it will be. Like whatever the Splunk we have installed, right? There you can visualize this. This is a good thing. etc system local, these are the configuration file. Hemant asked me on initial days, Abdul, where we can use this conf file, how we can edit. You asked, right, Hemant? I remember.
Yes.
File,
Yeah.
when we can go. This is time. Like that's what based on requirement I can explain you. See the rise. The rise don't help. Yeah. Are you able to see my user role test user Splunk reading? It will create here as well. So you can visualize all these things here, Jansi. This is a good one. You can change from here as well. It's nice things. These are the configuration file. These are very much important. Net, you are doing something here. Like this authentication. Tomorrow I will show you authentication once I shown on users, like how to add these add users to this role, and like this one also will be there. Anyway, this free version you can play around, no issues. But whenever you are working on this one, right? Real time, just to be cautious. That's it. So this is the a server config, server name. It is defaultly it is giving, right, a server name, passkey it will create, SSL password also it is defaultly it have been created. Description it will give quota max, stack ID, and auto generated pool forwarder. So these all are basic things, and we won't touch these things very rarely. Like if you are working as a Splunk, you won't touch these things anytime. Like one-time activities, all those things. I want to show one more thing, migrated cluster. So like it. Mainly we will use this one, system, local, and this one is path, and we can change whatever we want. Like from here also we can change, it will reflect there. If you want, you can try and you can check. I don't want to lose this Splunk for at least this freeware, right? I don't want to experiment much, but like try from your end as well. Okay, that's it for today's class. Good job, Hemant. You did well. And try those dashboards and just explore like whatever we have, right? We can explore and we can create more. I think Jansi also practicing much on these things. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, thanks, Hemant. Thanks, Jansi.
Thank you.
Bye.